Hey, you're about to draft a fantasy baseball roster. What an adventure. It's the first step in a long journey. But this is not one of those journeys that's really about the friends you make along the way. No, this is about winning. So let's lock in. I have been tasked with telling you three things that you must know before you draft. So here they are. Number one, pitchers, you can't trust them. They've become like running backs in fantasy football, essentially. It's great when you get a good one, but they are not likely to stay healthy. Last season, pitchers accounted for 74% of all injured list days. That's a crazy rate. Number two, stolen bases. They're everywhere. Everyone is running all of a sudden. Last season, we saw the most stolen bases in MLB in over a century. They are up nearly 50% compared to 2022. You got to get multiple sources for your steals. And number three, nobody hits for average anymore. It's not cool. Only 7 qualified hitters reached 300 or better last season, only 9 the year before. Everybody's OPSing, they're OBPing, they're launch angling. No one cares about batting average, except it's still one of the standard fantasy categories, so you are going to have to care about it in this draft. Okay, that's all I got, friends. I love this look of steely determination in your eyes right now. Let's go crush this thing.
What about now? Can you guys hear me now? Am I unmuted? You guys let me know in the chat if you are able to hear me. Check, 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 check. I'll have to check it and just unmuted now. Okay, good, good. Oh, I thought we were already on the first pick. Okay. This guy is a Pirates fan, so will he take Paul first overall? He does not. All right, I got to take Judge. I got lucky. I thought that Judge and Shohei would both be gone at the 3 spot, but all right, let me make sure I got everything set here. And then I'm gonna have a long ways to go before we pick again. How are you feeling, Terrence? You feeling any better today? Didn't see who went fourth. Dela Cruz. How's everybody doing tonight? Everybody have a good weekend this weekend? Dela Cruz. 78% good. That's all. Hey, getting closer to that 100. That's all that matters. Are you going to get it on Xbox this year? I promise we're going to be more organized here, guys. I'm just trying to make sure I got everything set. Well, let me know. I will depending, do you know what version of it you're wanting to get? Or have you not decided yet? So I should be okay. I'm coming up. Just waiting on this guy, I guess. We're still waiting on this. All right. My turn to draft. Okay. Ooh, decisions. I like Rodriguez. I think I had him last year. We did finish in last place, though, so there is that. I think I kind of trust him a little more. Yeah. We'll go Rodriguez. So let's see. We're going to have to go again. I hate to just take a bunch of outfielders. Zach Wheeler off the board. So I think it's going to be. If Harper's there, I'll take him. If it's Freddie Freeman, I guess I'll take him. Let's see. You got Matt Olson too. Yeah, we'll go Freddie Freeman. I don't think. Well, I did the stream the other night when the early release came out Thursday night. I did a little bit of the showcase. I'm actually going to do the MyRise this year because there are some pretty good unlockables that you can get for it that I want to use in the universe. But the plan is tomorrow I'm going to do those tweets of the people that were releasing the wish them their best in their future endeavors. And then this week, the plan is to start rolling out the episodes again. The next one we've got up on deck is Nitro because we finished with Raw. So it's just getting the universe set up and just start rolling. I mean, the next big pay-per-view is going to be Halloween Havoc, which is already in the game. So that's not one that I need to worry about unlocking. And really, there is an issue right now with MyRise and I think the Island that I know for sure MyRise, when you go into it, it like instantly crashes the game. So do you know which version of the game you're wanting to get? Because regardless of whatever you get, whether it's the standard, the Dead Man, or standard Dead Man or the Bloodline edition, check out the link that I put in the chat for CD keys. The Bloodline edition on there right now is only 103. The Dead Man edition, which is the one that I got, is only $82.89, so that's almost $20. The Bloodline edition is $130 if you buy it through the Xbox store. The Dead Man edition is $99 if you order it through the Xbox store, and then the other one I think is like $69. But it's a little bit cheaper if you get it through CD keys. $82 for the Dead Man, and then the standard edition looks like it's only $58, which isn't bad too. I went with the Dead Man because I wanted all of the season pass and all that stuff. I wanted all the stuff that came with that, and I didn't want to have to buy it because I know one thing they used to do in the past is if you bought the standard edition, because we got to wait a couple months for the DLC to start coming out anyway. What I would do is usually like when the game used to come out in the fall, if you got it in October, usually by sometime around Christmas, they would have a sale on the season pass. So if the season pass costs $30, you could usually get it for like 15 or even 20. They quit doing that. I mean, maybe towards the end of the year, they dropped the price of the season pass. I know on PlayStation, you could get it for like 30 a couple months ago, but by that point, I mean, I had everything I needed on the Xbox side, so there's no point in getting it over there. But I know, like Nick, I know he got the Bloodline edition. Sammy got the Bloodline edition. I just, after last year getting the WrestleMania one, I mean, if you do go with the Bloodline edition, you do get 100,000 in VC. And then you get a few other unlockable things that you can use in the My Faction, the card game mode. And I think you unlock a few things you can use on the island too. But I don't know that the island's going to be something that I'm going to mess with. And I mean, I've got probably 100,000 in VC that I've earned over the course of the year from 24 that I never spent. So I don't know that that's really that big of a deal for me. All right, so what are we coming up on? 38. I might have to go Machado if he doesn't go here. Although Schwarber wouldn't be bad either, but we'll see. We'll see what's up. I'll look at the outfielders that are still available and also the third baseman. I don't like to go starting pitchers. That's almost like the last thing I worry about. Only because that. All right. Well, that made my decision easy. All right. So I need. I'm going to go another position player. One thing I do tend to go a little early on is relief pitchers, because those are guys that are going to get in multiple times a week. Didn't really work out well for me last year. A couple of people got the jump on me, so I didn't draft as high as I wanted. Like I said, we finished in last place, so we had a horrible year last year. There's a huge drop off at second base. But that could be a good spot to take Colt Keith, the Tigers' second baseman, maybe. Or do I go pitcher? God, I hate taking Braves, though. Oh, I forgot Snell is with the Dodgers. Well, that took 43rd overall. I think I'm going to go Snell. I think I'm going to go Blake. As much as I hate to take a pitcher this early. I do have some plans for maybe some Tigers that people might be sleeping on a little bit. Now we just got to watch and make sure that people don't start jumping on these relievers. But yeah, Terrence, I guess the biggest thing is when it comes to it really just kind of comes down to whether or not the DLC is important, because that season pass is like $30 or $40. So in that instance, you're almost better off getting one of the other two, like the mid-tier or the higher tier edition. And see, I keep seeing that Minnesota's still going to try to sign Darnold. Which I don't know how true that is. Well, there goes our first reliever. We could be in trouble. Maybe I should have jumped on it. It seemed like Rodgers, like right at the end of the year, everybody was saying Tennessee. I mean, I don't know why anybody would want to come here and play for that dumpster fire of a franchise, but he does have property here. I don't know if if he has built a house on the property, but he does have property here in Nashville. But now, like lately, I've been seeing a lot of Giants. I guess that's that's the best screen option we've got. Darnold 35 to 40. Which he's another one that I've heard kind of linked to Tennessee too, which the one thing with him is he is young for a guy that's been in the league for 5 years or whatever it's been. I just don't know that I trust. I don't know. That week 18 in Detroit and then even the playoff game, that kind of scares me a little bit. Because he's also the dude that when he was with the Jets and they played New England, and it was like a Thursday night game or a Monday night game. I remember it was a night game, and like after the game, like he had a horrible game, ton of turnovers, like was missing receivers. And they asked him, well, what happened after the game, and he was just like, I was seeing ghosts out there. And it's like, dude, you can think that, you could feel that, but you never come out and say that. Not like literal ghosts, but like that he was just almost like shell shocked at what was going on. All right, we're going reliever here, so I think we'll go Hader because we know Houston's going to win a ton of games. Hey, we're on the clock. All right. Josh Hader. And I'm not going to lie, I'm probably going to go closer again. And it's probably going to be Edwin Diaz if he's still there. Yeah, he does. And again, I don't know. I think a lot of dudes in that last week in Detroit with the division on the line, I think a lot of guys would have had trouble in that game. It wasn't just him, but because he kind of has a history of having those sort of games, to me, it almost kind of amplifies it a little bit more because it was him. And so, I am a Titans fan, just like I am a Lions fan, but I don't necessarily trust the organization to make the right decision in signing a free agent or in going the route of the draft. So I think either way they go, I mean, I wouldn't want to see Shedeur Sanders at 1. Wouldn't want to see Cam Ward at 1. There's no quarterbacks in this draft that I really care for. And so I don't know if Travis Hunter is going to be that guy in the NFL. Oh, fuck. They took Diaz from us. Let's see. What did this dude do last year? 32 saves. Oh, no, he had 49 saves last year. What's his little... ongoing injury risks. See a closer? Yep, there he is. Okay. Oh shit, I'm on the clock. I guess we'll go this dude. At least we got 2 elite closers. But I'm not going to stop there. We're going to keep O'Neal Cruz. I don't know if it was last year or the year before I had him. And he was like my first round pick and got hurt. Killed me. Catcher's another position which I see Rushman coming up. But that's another position I don't necessarily target too early. And I almost never carry a backup catcher. Yep, there goes O'Neal Cruz. Let's see what. So we still got Abrams, who I want to say I had Abrams last year, and he was not great. But there is kind of a big drop off or maybe not necessarily a drop off, but is Abrams going to be, they've got Abrams projected at 49, Bo Bichette at 101. I don't really see that much of a difference. If anything, I almost kind of feel like Bo Bichette is the more reliable guy in that spot. Other than stolen bases, he's kind of a plus on everything else. Let's see what the catchers look like. So yeah, it's Rutschman and then huge drop. But not really a drop though. I mean, Rutschman's the sexy choice. He's the name that everybody knows, but I don't know, this dude from Seattle doesn't look bad. Oh, there goes your Twins closer, Duran. All right. So I'm looking at Riley Green. And I think he's going to have to be, if we don't take him with the first pick as it comes up, definitely with the second, because I don't know that he's going to be around much longer after that. Do I look at another reliever? Do we just go crazy and go? What the hell is Detroit's closer? So it's probably going to be a committee. Probably going to be a committee move. All right. I feel like we're way. I feel like anybody I take at this point is going to be a reach. God, I guess we got to go Abrams. As much as I kind of hate to do it. I guess we'll go. Damn. Let's see. We'll go Tanner Scott. If he's there, we'll take him. Again, you can't really go wrong with any of the Dodgers. As much as I hate the Dodgers, can't really. And that is a little bit of a reach, but like I said, I value my closers higher than a lot of people, but I also value my starting pitchers lower than a lot of people. So and that would be our what? Third Dodger? All right. We just need this guy not to snake our pick. That's kind of why I didn't advertise to my league that that I was doing the draft. All right. Now we just got to hope because we reached on Tanner. We got to hope that nobody snags Riley Green, but I'm not seeing him. Oh, there he is. There he is. Well, everybody else that's here too as well with Terrence, welcome in. Hope you guys are having a great night. Not really the kind of stream I normally do. But I actually did my draft last year in Discord, and a few people showed up. We hung out. So I figured, why not? This is actually the first stream I've done using Restream on YouTube without a game console. So we'll kind of check it out and see how it kind of works. I think so far so good. I hate the screen layout, which I wonder if I don't know that that's going to make a difference. No, I expanded my screen. I don't think that. Oh, no, it did. Okay. Well, damn, that's going to be a whole lot better. Terrence says we need to keep an eye on Griffin Jacks. We'll keep our eye on him. Who's another? Kerry Carpenter's another one that I would not mind having on the team this year. We're going to try to go a little heavier with the Tigers this year than I have in years past, because I actually have some guys worth taking. But if you guys are here for the first time, welcome to the channel. Hope you guys are enjoying the stream, and don't be shy. Hop in the chat, say hi, let us know where you're watching from. And if you got anybody we should be looking at or targeting here in our draft, let us know. If you got maybe an inside scoop on somebody that's going to shock everybody and become a starter somewhere, let us know. All right, just a few picks away. How long is Garrett Cole out for? Terrence, what can you tell me about Bailey Ober? All right, so Cole is done. $12 wins last year, 191 strikeouts. Not great on the ERA, but that doesn't really matter. What do we need to know about him? So we're at almost the 100th pick. I kind of feel like there's still some good starters out there. About closers. We're going to go this guy. Best young starting pitcher. Well, if he hangs around, we'll see. I think I got to go. Oh, yeah, he's up there too. Maybe the move there. Maybe I should have went Bo Bichette. I mean, we're going Riley here regardless. I can't risk him not being there. And we may miss out on him here. But my goal is to get him, Colt Keith, and Kerry Carpenter. I want all three of those guys. As far as my Tigers go. But then, I mean, I guess the flip side would be some of the pitchers. All right, we just need this guy not to take Riley, and he does not. So, Riley Green, welcome to the open mics. We are outfielder heavy. Carlos Correa is still there. I mean, I know he has gone down from where he was, but if for some reason nobody takes Bo Bichette, which I highly doubt that's going to be the case, then where is there's Baez way the hell down there. Still feel like there's some serviceable catchers on there. So I'm not too worried about that. Sonny Gray. Former Twins legend. Didn't he play for the Twins for a year or two? actually from our area here. Won a state championship at quarterback. Then went on to Vandy, and then Oakland was where he started out. I feel like he was in Minnesota at some point, though. There goes Bailey. Somebody took him. 2 years. I know he was in Cincinnati for a while. He was with the Yankees for a little while. I think he went Oakland, Yankees, Minnesota, Cincinnati, or Cincinnati, Minnesota, and then St. Louis. I think something. Okay, so there went our catcher we were looking at. But again, I'm not too worried about. The hope is that Bo is still there and we can grab him. Hunter Green wouldn't be a bad third pitcher option if he's still there too. But Bo would be my preferred pick in the next spot if he doesn't get taken. Suzuki, he was one that I had last year. There goes Joe Ryan at 110. All right, so if we're looking at, they've got Colt at in the 200s, so we got a ways before we need to worry about him. Carpenter, damn, Mike Trout's still out there. What did he do last year? Oh, that's why. Shit, we may just, if he's there, I don't know. It could be that, well, now that he's showing up on the screen now at the bottom. I'm going to say, man, it could be that everybody's forgotten about him. Although I don't believe he's the Mike Trout of old. There goes Sonny Gray. All right, so if I look at, we'll wait till it's our pick, and then I want to look and see what the two guys that pick between us, what they have a hole at. Although Sween here, I wouldn't be shocked if he took Mike Trout here. Sween was one of those guys, Terrence, that when we used to do our online dynasty, he was one of the guys that was in our back in the 2K14 days. Not 2K14, 2014. And then we lost college football, and he sold his game system and quit playing games. He was that upset. Oh, I knew he would take fucking Trout. All right, so I guess Bo Bichette's going to be the move unless he gets taken here. Maybe Bichette and Hunter Green. All right. So we got our shortstop at 118. All right. So I want to look at these guys. Let's see. Catcher. Although that dude for the A's does have a shitload more at bats. I kind of don't like any of these guys. Do need one more starter. There's Royce Lewis. Do need a third baseman too. I think we're going Royce Lewis if he's still there. Oh, it's our turn to draft. All right. What do you think, Terrence? Is this the pick here? Royce Lewis? All right. Royce Lewis, welcome to the open mic. I think I saw a story about him too, not too long ago, about meeting some kids at spring training or something like that, and like how like really nice he was with the kids and just engaged, and like adults were coming up and we're in line and he's like, I want to take care of the kids first and stuff, which I always like that shit. So if that was him, I know it was a twin. I'm pretty sure it was Royce Lewis. Then he deserves a spot on our team. Yep, it was Royce Lewis. So that was a good memory on my part. All right, so now I forgot about Gleyber Torres too. Let's see what they're saying about. And Keith's moving to first base. So we should still be able to play him at second. Yeah, I mean, and I love seeing those stories of these, the athletes that are really, especially with the kids that are good about signing autographs and doing that stuff. Because I remember when I was a kid, and there were athletes and stuff, or you come across these people, and you always remember the ones that were like really good, and the ones you almost too kind of remember the ones that were like the biggest assholes. And it's always like seeing that, especially now that I got kids. Like at some point, they're going to want to, whether it's an athlete or something like that, get an autograph or take a picture. And so you want them to have a good experience, even though a lot of times that's not the case. Shohei Ohtani pitcher just went off the board. Not a bad pickup. All right, what have we got coming up here? Oh, it does. It makes a huge difference. Let's see. I mean, our two Tiger guys, I think we're pretty good for now. We don't have to really jump on one of them. That's starting pitcher. Flaherty had a good year last year. Somebody took Garrett Cole. I think he's out for the year. Oh, I'm up. Oh, shit. Rodon or Flaherty? We'll go Rodon. Then I guess I'll go with the Tampa reliever. Nope, he's gone. Never mind. Bednar. Oh, there goes Flaherty. Let's make sure I'm not missing anybody here. Let's look at the catchers. I'll go with this dude. I don't love it, but all right. So got to go 2 more relievers. All right, Terrence, have a good one, man. Glad you are feeling better. And definitely check out that CD Keys link if you want to save a little money on the WWE game. But have a good night. Appreciate you coming and hanging out with us. And hopefully we will see you on stream soon. So he's one we'll keep an eye on. For everybody else that is still here with us, hope you guys are having a great Sunday. Thanks for coming and hanging with us. Like I said, this isn't normal content. Here on the channel, but we're doing something a little bit different and doing the draft here on stream. Is it too early to go Carpenter? That's the question. I don't really like any of these guys, if I'm being honest. Is there another reliever we could look at? Screw it. We'll go Swanson. And I guess Carpenter next. This may be the most, if I get all three of these guys in the queue, which obviously I can wait a while on Keith and Foley, at least a little bit. This would definitely be the most Tigers I've ever had in a season. All right, we're up. I think I got to go Carpenter because I don't want to miss him, even though that's going to be kind of a little bit of a reach. With the exception of the Mike Trout pick, which really was kind of a throwaway pick. I wasn't really that like crushed that we didn't get him. It would have been nice to get him, the fact that he fell that far, but we've been pretty lucky in getting everybody that that I wanted. So I don't want to. We still have 2 pitcher spots to fill. So maybe Martin here. Nope, he just went. Never mind. Chapman, how the mighty have fallen. Yates would be more of a setup guy. Nolan Arenado going this late. Damn. I'll be honest, I don't really like any of these guys. Walker Buehler. I mean, I hate to look for another starter, but that might be. I don't really like a lot of these guys either. He's way down there too. Let's see. Where are we at? 178. I mean, I think this is kind of a reach, but we'll go ahead and take them. Well, that was the guy we were looking at. Let's see. Yeah, we'll go this guy. Yeah, I think we're pretty safe with Foley still being there. I would think. Tyler O'Neill. Considered severe. I don't know. Maybe Volpe's move. I mean, I know we got Swanson too, but And I guess if Volpe's still there, we'll take him. Really need to find potentially another first baseman. But everybody seems to be staying away from Volpe for some reason. I don't know why. What was I looking at first? Is it him? Hope he did have 22 stolen bases, which that's not ever really a. But I guess if he's there at 198, I guess that wouldn't be terrible. We'll put him there for Terrence. Oh, I forgot about Max Scherzer. No, we can't go Verlander. We'll go Volpe. I think I'm going to go Foley. Again, another reach, but looking at the relievers, yeah, I don't know that I can take a chance of him potentially not being there. Oh, I'm up. Shit. So if Parades is there, we'll take him. If not, maybe we'll take a chance on Young here. And if both of them are gone, maybe we'll look at a Max Muncy. Yu Darvish. And if we get Parades, then I guess we'll close it out with Jax. Nope, Parades is gone. To my brother-in-law, who's probably watching the stream. Fuck you, Mike. Only kidding. Only kidding. See, I'm glad we went Foley when we did. I'm not looking for opening day rotation. Hmm. Gleyber Torres is still there. God, if we took him though, 1, 2, 3. I mean, we already have 4 Tigers. Jesus. All right, so if I'm looking at Torres, we'll go Young. Then we'll go Griffin to round out the team here. Then we'll take a look at the team. Move some guys around. You're heavy, definitely at shortstop. And not that I make many trades. I very rarely ever do, but maybe we can unload one of those guys, either Swanson or Volpe. Or Abrams. And Bichette. Shit. Sometimes that's just how the drafts go. Not much you can do about it. And as we are kind of winding this down, do want to thank everybody for being here for the draft. Like I said, not a normal stream that we do. I just figured I was going to be drafting anyway. Why not put it up here if anybody wanted to come and hang out? I know there wasn't a whole lot of exciting talk in the chat, but do appreciate everybody for being here, whether you're watching it live or watching it after the fact. We'll see if any of these last three teams take Glaber. And there's always, there's always players to pick up throughout the year as well. So it's not that big of a deal. Carlos Correa, third from the end. Jeremy Pena. And who will be Mr. Irrelevant this year? Oh, Pena was. Nope. There's one more, right? All right. There is the draft. All right. So that is going to do it for this one. Appreciate everybody for coming and checking out the draft. Like I said, wasn't the most exciting of streams, but we were here. We did it live. Hope you enjoyed it. Tomorrow we will have a short coming out in the morning. And then we're going to do our releases. That'll be up on Twitter and Discord, as well as I'll put them up here too. We'll put them in the post section. And I'm going to a game tomorrow. And then I need to work on the universe a little bit and get it ready to go for hopefully this week we'll get the first episode, which will be Nitro. Maybe we'll look at doing a stream maybe Tuesday or Wednesday and kind of lay out what that card is going to look like, getting everything set up, getting all the stuff. And then maybe have that ready to go towards the end of the week. So you guys have a great week. Hope everybody had a great weekend and has a good week coming up. And we will talk to you guys real soon.